So I took a look again on the apps. I found another level 2 charger at the dealership. I went there, but once I reached the dealership, I realized that it was Sunday, so the place was closed. And but I spoke with the security guard. He tried everything to give me access to the charger, but the door were closed. So I said, what do I do? Do I keep going, or do I wait the next day for the dealership to open? So I decided I keep going. And the range for that car is 480. But the difference with an electric car and a gasoline car is it's going to take more energy on the highway than driving in city. So 480 is usually for like a kind of mix of road, not just highway. So I decided I keep going, and I went back to a big truck, and we went like 90 kilometers per hour. It got me the wins, and I reached the destination with 4% left in the battery. But I've been able to do it. So that was the only moment that for me it was the most stressful. But I know the car very, very well. So sometimes I can go back home, go from my place, go to Montreal, come back in winter. I may have some percentage in it, and I know very well the car that I can come back to my home with 3-4% in the car. So for me, there's no really surprise because I'm used to that. Yeah. So that's pretty much about all the trip that I did. So it's just like for me to come here. It wasn't a problem at all. I didn't even look at the apps. I knew I only had to charge one time on the first day on the fast charger. Then I went to the hotel. I plugged it because they have a free charger. I plugged it. I did another day, another like 250 around. I plugged the car again a little bit, and then I reached the place here for 28% left, and it cost me like $45 to come here to do 800 kilometers. So it wasn't a big. It wasn't a big expense. And to do all the trip that I told you, the 15,500 kilometers, it cost me $630 to do all that. And of course, if I was all the time in fast charger, it would cost me more than that. But I had so much opportunity to charge for free that it wasn't a problem at all. So, yeah. Yep.
How much did it cost you to drive here?
To drive, just like I said, $45.
From home to here?
$45.
$45?
Yeah, yeah.
And 800 kilometers?
800, yeah.
What's the price of a liter here? $1.50? $1.70?
Yeah.
Okay, so if you drive, let's make a quick calculation, okay? 800 kilometers, you say?
800, yeah.
Okay, 800 kilometers, so $1.70 you're saying? Let's be conservative, $1.60, okay? $1.60. If you drive a vehicle that does 8 liters per 100 kilometers, so 8 liters, so it's 64 liters for 800 kilometers, times 1.7, $108. And that's with him charging on a fast charger. If you charge at home, it's less than that.
And it's the worst case because it's winter time. If I come in summertime, I'm going to have still more range. Yeah. Yeah. Also. Any question? Yeah.
For your trip, how many hours did you drive for? Like in like one day?
Let's say it was a road trip. So the point was not to do it as fast as possible, but in one day, just like I said, when I did like 1,100 kilometers, I think I started like around 7:30 in the morning, and I stopped probably around 10 at night, yeah. So, yeah, and you have some toll pay, you have to stop to eat, and you always can combine it. You got to combine that by doing something else anyway, because I have to answer email, I have to, so I never felt like I'm losing my time. And during all that trip, I think I had to wait like 1 or 2 times, maybe 5 minutes. I know it's changing, there's more and more electric car, but there's more and more fast charger also, so it never been an issue. And just in December, I went in Florida with my family too, so, and last week I was in Ottawa, and so far I did 140,000 kilometers with the car. It's a 222, and I had no issue with it. So yeah, I only had to change the 12-volt battery after 80,000 kilometers in it, but that's about it. And I did we changed the liquid for the battery, the coolant, which is normal because it's part of the maintenance. But that's it. I didn't have anything else to do. So yeah. Nope, I didn't touch the brakes yet.
140,000 kilometers?
Yeah, I should have a look, but I didn't touch it. I'm not using it. I'm not using the brake because we have I use a lot of the high paddle, the regen, so it brings back the energy to the battery, and so you're going to totally stop with that at the corner of the street. So I never use the brake. Yeah. My wife uses it sometimes. It's perfect because you don't want it to be corrosive.
That's a great point. Yeah. You have to use the mechanical brakes once in a while so that they don't seize or rust.
Yeah. That's
Quinn, can I ask you a question to the students? So, correct me if I'm wrong, you are studying to become mechanics, is that it? So now we're talking about electric cars. So what kind of insight does that bring you? Are you saying, well, I'm not interested, or this is something happening, or?
No, I don't know. I think it's cool, like how you can plug in the little stove too and use it off your battery. Like, I don't know, it's pretty wicked.
Yeah. You know that more and more electric vehicles are coming up with a way that if you run out of electricity or if you have a power outage, you can use the battery of your car to feed part of the house. If not, that will